So this is a take about, I'm a stupid dog. This is a take about Stavros, the blumpticular, you know what I'm saying? He's rotund. And it's a cheap joke. Only thing I saw about Stavros was like, it looked to me like a stupid dog that he could hork down a massive quantity of Polish sausage. Like this boy could just start mowing down pork chops, fat back, hog knuckles, with sauerkraut and all kinds of Polish, you know what I'm saying, pigs in a blanket. They take kidney beans, they make them like baked beans. Baked beans are not good enough. Boston baked beans ain't good enough. Stavros wants big, giant kidney beans baked like baked beans. But turns out he's a Greek. Surely he could be thinner than that. This boy's replaced Jackie Gleason for second, straight behind Laurel Hardy. And I think if they put these two boys together, Laurel Hardy and him, it'd be like putting Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise together. That's what I'm saying. As far as, from the standpoint of the whole arena of fat comedian. So anyways, that's all cheap crap. The dog doesn't exercise cheap crap because one thing the dog learned was Stavros is some kind of a pro, some kind of a, he's right there with Shane Gillis. Stavros is a little bit more what you would say woke. He's a hidden kind of a woke. He has a hidden kind of a woke agenda, but it's really tied in more with his pure id, his egotism. That's why he's so fat, because he has a broken system in his brain. He has nothing but the id, just telling him, eat, fuck, we'll do whatever you want to do. Stavros. He's a Greek, so I was mistaken the whole time when I thought maybe he was a Polish sausage consumer from Chicago. But he should be eating like the Mediterranean diet. Anything can help. Stavros should start walking or swimming like a horse. Stavros should go in the places where they get the horses with the broken legs. They put them in a pole, the pull, they harness them. It's like a forever pull. The horse sits there and starts walking. Stavros should go get harnessed up, dropped in the pool, and start walking. He should walk like he was walking across the country until he drops 120 pounds. That's all right. Don't worry about it. That's not what I'm talking about. That was the wrong way to go. Stavros is a true champ. He's a true comedian. I didn't realize it. That's the whole point of this take, is that Stavros, if anything, Stavros should probably cut down on the dick suck jokes. Stavros is substituted dick suck for fuck. Used to be like, I went to the fucking post office. The fucking price of fucking stamp is 63 fucking cents. What, are you kidding me? Where's the Pony Express over here? Now you can say, these fuckers down at the post office, I mean, these dick suckers down at the dick sucking post office tried to dick suck the 60 dick sucking cents out of me for a dick suck letter. Fuck that shit. I mean, dick suck that shit. Stavros has substituted dick suck for fucking. He talks about dick suck too much, and he admits to having too small of a penis, and he's penis this, penis that. If it's bad, it's dick suck. If it's good, it's dick suck. You screwed me, you're a dick suck. You made me happy, you're going to give me a hand job, it's a dick suck. It's a dick suck, like the word F. It can mean anything. Dick suck, Stavros is trying to make dick suck the new F word. And I'm not standing for it. A dog doesn't need no new vocabularies. I barely could read as it is. I barely have enough sense to figure it out now. Now you're going to change the jargon? That's not having Stavros. Plus, Stavros, lose about 175 pounds and you probably gain 2 or 3 inches of penis. You say you have a little penis. If you have any penis with that much fat, you have a fat sheathed penis, okay? If you drop 2, 3 inches, 4, 5, 6 inches off the waistline, you're probably going to gain a half an inch, 3/4 of penis. Every 4 inches of waistline, you're going to get like a 3/4 of an inch of penis back. You probably have an 8-inch swanch. You could go into porno, Stavros, and really be happy. Then you could really do some drugs and have a good time. That'd be wonderful for you, for Stavros. If you've discovered you have to lose some weight, unsheathe your fat sheathed penis. You might have an 8-inch cock on you. You might go right straight into porno. It doesn't even matter. Don't worry about it. The only thing I want to say is I really enjoyed Stavros' set. I thought he was a pro. I thought he was a professional. I thought he really got the real deal. But when he started this thing with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, he said this is a conspiracy theory that only he could figure out. He figured it out once when he was dropping acid with Joe Rogan, the old Joey Rogan. So anyway, Stavros was hanging out with Joey Rogan, having a big Ohio time there. He's just doing drugs. A couple of druggies, drug boys. That's what they're called. The boys never grew up. These boys never quit doing drugs. Anyway, Stavros, he says, to Joe, because he knows Joe loves a good controversy and a good conspiracy. He says, Joe, Travis Kelce, he joined the upper echelons when they decided they were going to use him for Farmer to give him a kick, and Big Farmer put Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce together so they could boost sales. And as a young stupid dog, I was like, listen, you think I'm going to base whatever I do on what Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are doing? I mean, I'm super happy they're there. I love it. It's like another thing, you know. If it's like 4th down and 3, they call a timeout. They go over to Taylor Swift and start talking about Travis Kelce. You know what they used to do in the old days? Two football hackneyed morons would sit there and talk about the nuances of football. That's good. You can do that a little bit. If you do it every time, you can see where the consumer will want you to switch in a little bit of Taylor Swift. So if you're telling me Big Pharma was responsible for giving us a little Taylor Swift during a football game, believe me, football has room for a little Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. And if they're trying to make me take a vaccine, I'm not that stupid where I'm going to take a vaccine because Travis Kelce tells me to take a vaccine, okay? So whoever's manipulating this situation, it's like some Goebbels-esque group of scientists working for a bunch of, whatever you would say, corporate elitists. They're trying to dictate what we think and what we feel. And so they've brought Travis Kelce and they've wedded him and said, let's do a big, giant buildup, just like J-Lo or whatever back in the day, and we'll say, you got to get a vaccine. And Travis and Taylor, they don't even talk about Travis. They'll never talk about vaccine, but Big Pharma knows it will translate in a Goebbels-esque way over to the, I don't care. If you're taking a vaccine because of that, you're that stupid, you should go to hell, whatever. But plus, where's the group of scientists and corporate elitists who are going to get me hooked up with a fucking lanky, slanky, tender, beautiful piece of 34-year-old prime rib who's also a billionaireess that she created herself? She's talented. Talent always makes it prettier. Where's the group of scientists and elitist corporate specialists that are going to get me hooked up? I mean, I'm just an idiot, you know what I'm saying, a dog, but I would take, you know, I'd like to go jet around with Taylor Swift, eat all the meals, and get on all the beaches that Taylor Swift's going on. I don't know. So if that's what's a terrible manipulation, you know, if that's what's part of the Matrix, if the Matrix, I wish I could get on the line that Travis Kelce got on to get hooked up with a beautiful billionaires, whatever. It doesn't even matter. But the one thing I want to say is Stavros, he's a professional. He's a true blue artist. He's a comedic tour de force. His Netflix special blew me away as a dog. I never had enough respect for Stavros. But the one thing I was wondering is that guy, there was a guy in the audience. I was wondering, Stavros, is that a plant? I had a little controversy here, a little conservation. I was like, is that a plant, Stavros? Because it just was so good. Stavros, he riffed off this guy who was taking dick pills to get an erection so he could go hook up with a woman he met on Tinder about having, she was a muscle-bound woman. She's a woman that liked to lift weights and get bigger and more manly and masculine. This guy maybe should just go have a date with a transvestite woman and then have some sex with a man. She was a woman thing that you don't even know what it is, but it's a man. You're getting to be buried up deep up in a man ass. So that guy should probably just give up trying to track down women who are big muscle-bound freaks who love to look like men and just go get with a transvestite that's looking like I always want to say a woman who wants to look like a man. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm not stupid. The only thing is I was going to say, Stavros, he's one of those pros. And I don't think that guy was a plant. The guy in there that was talking about how he liked to go on Tinder and find weightlifting women and take a few dick pills and go have sex with them. Because when Stavros was riffing on that guy, Stavros was keeping himself laughing. Stavros was having a lot of jocularity. Stavros is a very jolly man. Stavros was tickling his own funny bone. Stavros was tickling his fancy and he was having a lot of laughs at the expense of that guy. So I don't think that guy was a plant, but I was wondering, Stavros, is that guy a plant? But I was like, no. Stavros is laughing too hard at his own jokes. He's just riffing. And that's why I was like, Stavros is a true blue professional, a true comedian, a true tour de force. And I know it's true because he tickles his own funny bone. You know, he's very jolly. Stavros is one of those guys that you would say is very, very jolly.